welcome. Here's Bastion Assassin. We're getting right back into the stream today. I apologize for missing yesterday. You guys know about my weird compulsions and stuff. I was almost done with the Injustice 2 achievements, and I took time to sit down and finish leveling all my characters to level 20. So, I apologize. Yesterday was a long, difficult day, lots of stuff going on, and I just needed a little bit of time away, you know, like the Chicago song. Everybody needs a little time away, you know. Anyway, today we will be getting straight back into AC2. I am not in Venice, as you may notice. I decided that rather than worry too much about getting like all the Misaglias armor, which actually you can see I'm wearing mostly, so it doesn't really matter too much, I thought about going and doing all of the tombs before finally carrying on and finishing the game. I will be streaming for quite some time today. This will probably be the last AC2 stream that I do before moving on to Brotherhood tomorrow. I've got plenty of free time. It's getting started early, so I'm just going to jump right in and get going. I might be a little bit chattier today. It's not so late in the day. I'm not so tired as I was yesterday. And I don't know, it depends on whether I have anything to talk about. Alright. I absolutely love the inside of this church. I mean, it may not be graphically impressive today, but in 2009, this was just stunning.
Di Grazia, stay away from the artwork on the walls. And when your men paint the dome, take care not to disturb any of the sacred relics in the lanterna on top. They are the most important artifacts in our church.
Yes, yes, Padre. Just make sure to pay us the full sum for our work.
Alright, so here's a point pretty relevant to the Assassin's Tombs. I've been following everything with Assassin's Creed Origins pretty closely. I try not to obsess, but I definitely obsess about Assassin's Creed as soon as one's been announced. I spend every day Googling everything I can about it, and spend plenty of time lurking on the Assassin's Creed Reddit and the Assassin's Creed forums, watching the same gameplay videos on YouTube over and over again. I have got problems. I love these games so much. It's stupid. Anyhow, there's been quite a bit of concern in the Assassin's Creed community in general about how true to Assassin's Creed lore Assassin's Creed Origins will be staying. When they talk about Assassin's Creed Origins being, you know, like the origin of the Assassin's Brotherhood, and like kind of like the beginning, you know, it's this origin story, and we're like, in 49 BC. I mean, the Assassins have been around. I mean, according to the lore in this game, you know, that we find both here in these tombs and within the truth puzzles, the Assassins, or at least their ideology, their fight for freedom has been around since, you know, like Cain and Abel. So it's an old conflict. Anyhow, a lot of fans were really worried that Assassin's Creed Origins would be ignoring all of that lore. I mean, like, for instance, here in Il Duomo, as we finish up the tomb here, we'll be getting the seal that helps us unlock the Armor of Altair, but more importantly, we learn a little bit about Amunet. There's a statue of Amunet up in the lanterna of this church, which is where we're trying to get that seal. It's hidden with her body. Amunet, according to Assassin's Creed lore, is the assassin who murdered Cleopatra. Stuff that I hope we at least get alluded to in Assassin's Creed Origins. I mean, we're going straight back to there. This is the time of Cleopatra that we're going back to. So I really hope that we get to see some of what happens with Amunet. Amunet had better be a character in the game, whether playable or not. I mean, you know, it's been said that there will be 2 playable characters. But I think by this time last year they'd shown us Evie Fry. They've said multiple playable characters. I don't know if that's going to mean like a modern day character. I kind of hope so, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I was among those that was really concerned that they were that was really concerned that they were going to be ditching all of that old Assassin's Creed lore from this game, right? And shoot, where do I get up from here? ladder somewhere. There it is. Okay. We were all really concerned that they'd be ditching that lore. And so I watched an interview. I don't remember who was interviewing Ashraf Ismail, the game director for Assassin's Creed Origins, but they asked him specifically about all of this lore with Wei Yun and Darius and Amunet and all these ancient assassins, you know, many years BC. Like, I think Darius is like, 300 and something BC. I mean, like, these are assassins that go way back in history, and which we already had some lore about. And, you know, he said that they're not ignoring that. That those stories are not being retconned. This is not a reboot. They're not doing away with all that lore. So he says that that's still important. I really hope that plays out, that those stories end up being important in helping to shape Bayek's experience in Assassin's Creed Origins. That their lore and their history is what helps him to actually establish the order of the assassins. That should be interesting anyway. Also, Assassin's Creed Origins will see the return of tombs to the series, which we haven't had in, how long has it been? See, Unity didn't really have tombs. It had them in Dead Kings, but they weren't really kind of the same experience. Black Flag didn't really have them. 3 didn't really have them. They just had the fast travel tunnels, which really was not the same thing. Revelations had them as part of their main story. So we haven't had proper tombs like this since Assassin's Creed 2. That's something I look forward to there being a return of in the series, because it's something that's a nice change of pace. And I don't know, that love of changing paces and stuff, right? For me, that goes all the way back to like Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. I remember just like reviews and comments on the game at the time were always bringing up the fact that you were constantly changing up what you're doing. You know, here you're in a puzzle, here you're doing parkour platforming, here you're in combat, and it's just 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, almost this waltz of pace changing that you could follow throughout the entire game. And now, while Assassin's Creed has always been significantly less linear than Prince of Persia, and so you can't really keep a rhythm like that, I've always appreciated the things that help to change the pace. And so, I mean, while you're spending so much time running around in a city, and you're spending so much time... Oh, poop. While you're spending... I'm just glad I caught that. You're spending so much time chasing down targets and stuff. I find it really... Oh, I'm not there yet. I thought that this was the pile of bricks where I started climbing up. It's not. Oh. I always appreciate the things that help to change the pace throughout the game. Help to keep you invested in different things. And I always appreciated the mysteries of the tombs and of the truth puzzles. I'm not going to include the truth puzzles in my streams. I just thought I'd include the tombs and then continue on with the story until the very end. And I'll come back and... You guys know, I'll come back and finish stuff. Last night I did play a little AC2 after I finished off Injustice, and I just hunted some feathers for a little bit. I didn't even get that many. So here we have the statue of Amunet, right? That is Amunet, I believe. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think that's Amunet, supposedly the assassin who... That is not Amunet, is it? That's Iltani. Yeah, it's Iltani. So she killed Alexander the Great, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I think we can check her lore back in the vault beneath Monteriggioni once we have all 6 of these keys. This is the second of 6, so we'll do 4 more of these tombs really quickly, go and get the Armor of Altair, then continue with the story. I have the Schiavona unlocked. It's a good enough sword, I think, to get us through the rest of the game. Once I've gotten those upgrades done, we'll just kind of finish things off. Alright, so now we just need to fast travel to San Gimignano. There's still plenty, as you can see, there's still plenty of stuff I have left to do. There's still plenty of chests, assassination contracts, races and stuff that I have left to do in Florence. Eventually I'll come back and do all of that out of stream, because I've got problems. But we're just going to burn through the rest of the story right here today. For some reason, my stream bar is not appearing on my Xbox. I could be talking to myself. I should check my stream. I will during the next loading screen and make sure that this is actually working. If it's not, I'll probably restart my Xbox. Oh my gosh! You know that moment where Ezio does not do what you told him to? That was that. Usually I think people are BSing when they say that, but it happens every now and then, and I know it does. I think most of the time people just suck at AC. There's definitely little things where it's slightly off, but that was definitely an instance where he clearly went in a different direction from where I was sending him.
No! No! Stay away from me! Che diavolo! Is there a point to this?
Where's the tomb? It's over on the west side, so let's go to that north gate. Alright, here we are. Yeah, I checked just on my phone to make sure the stream's working. And it's working just fine. Just Xbox's Twitch app is doing some weird stuff and it's not showing up. Alright, as you can see, I've hardly done anything in San Gimignano. I don't even think I've bought the treasure chest maps yet.
I may be a bit disorganized, but I do know my smith. Bear with me, amici.
Go! Ora!
Alright. You know what? I have not changed my clothes colors yet. And since we're going to be changing to the armor of Altair, this might... Oh, bonus skin, right. I forgot. This is one of the coolest things about Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection. This skin was super exclusive. Like, you had to be like a Verizon... you had to have a Verizon phone. Not just a phone, but like a Verizon service in order to get this. Or it was T-Mobile. I can't remember which one it was. I didn't even know about it at the time. But they had this super exclusive skin. I am going to use it. And so it was only available for a short time, and the time came when it was no longer available for anyone to get anymore. And people were all pretty mad about it, so I thought it was pretty cool of them to include it in the Ezio collection so that everyone has access to it now. Alright. Right, here's that little alleyway.
Is he gone?
Anyone see the bastard did this?
I don't know why I thought I needed a back eject right there. I thought that was what I was supposed to do, which it obviously is not. Now that guy's gonna be throwing rocks at me the whole time.
Hurry, get him!
Eccolo, hurry!
Which way did he go? There he is, get him!
That's something I appreciate about AC2. Especially having just replayed AC1. I am so annoyed by like the animus sounds when you're being chased, when you're like being looked at, once you've been detected, once you're trying to escape. Just so many obnoxious sounds. And now I just get awesome music and some visual cues to tell me what's going on. That's all I need. Love AC2's soundtrack. I have to think I love most of the game's soundtracks. I think the Syndicate was one of the weakest ones. I think Rogue had some really strong points and some really weak points. Actually, no, if we're talking about weak soundtracks, then there's always Liberation, if we really want to bring that up. But I don't really count that. I'm not even going to be including that in my stream because it's not backward compatible. The only reason I can stream is because it's integrated right into the Xbox One's architecture. I do not have a capture card for streaming and such. So, I stream through my Xbox, so I've got to be able to play it on my Xbox One. And I cannot do that with Liberation HD, because it's not backward compatible.
No, you don't! On him!
I think all the games have really good soundtracks. They're nice and different. I really like AC2's. There's parts of Brotherhood that I really like, and there's parts that kind of annoy me. Revelations, I feel kind of the same way. There's parts that I absolutely love, and then there's parts I'm like, meh. I love AC3's soundtrack. I think that's probably the best one. Black Flag has some fantastic sound, too. So does Unity. Goodness, they're all just fantastic soundtracks, until you get to Syndicate, which has some kind of obnoxious stuff. I was glad to see that one of Unity's composers is coming back to do Assassin's Creed Origins, Sarah Schachner. Thought that I'd recognized her style when I'd heard some of the Assassin's Creed Origins music. It sounded kind of like some of the things from Unity that I really loved. And so I'm happy because I love her music. And so it'll be wonderful to have her coming back to do Origins. I wasn't even thinking about where I was going. I just found a chest that I don't think I've ever found. Shame on me, I thought I'd found all the chests in these tombs. I didn't even think about where I was going. Where am I supposed to be? Over there? Yeah, okay. There's a nice little easy way across now. I have never found that chest. Look what happens when I let my mind wander while I'm chatting. Yeah, we were over here. We were. Okay. Where are we supposed to be? Why do I suddenly not know? Oh, right there. Goodness gracious, yeah, I've never found that chest before. I just look around every now and then, right? Oh, happy Father's Day, by the way, to fathers, to people who have fathers, to father figures. You're appreciated.
Not like you!
Even the quieter tracks in AC2 are so good. There's so much mystery behind them. Back in the day, all the hype. I remember waiting for Assassin's Creed 2. Going to AssassinsCreed.com, they'd have, shoot, what's it called? One of the tracks, it's one of the ones from Venice. I think it's like the basic ambient track from Venice. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy that's standing up here. Nice. Nice. Oh. Oh, that didn't look comfy. I just remember going to the AC website all the time and just listening to that crazy mysterious... Is it this one right here? It might be this one that's playing right here. I think it might be. I don't remember. It has been 8 years, or 9 years. Goodness. I just remember how mysterious it seemed. That's something that I think AC really needs now, more than ever before. That it's kind of been lacking in the last couple games, is that sense of mystery. I think that's something that really drew a lot of people to the games. Not just in terms of the modern day, but just like the conspiracies throughout. And it's exuded in really the... not only the narrative, but the atmosphere, the music, even the color palette can really help to increase that feeling of mystery, of exploring not just a new and interesting place, but a new and interesting take on that place. You know, it's like you look at the alternate history in Assassin's Creed 2, where the Assassins and Templars are deeply involved in all of these conspiracies that were going on. And that's so very different from, say, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, where there's very little actual historical material that they put into the game. There's just a number of historical characters that you encounter. But there was no real mystery to it. You weren't curious to find out how it was really involved in the history. First of all, the villain was a fictional character. No one cares who Starrick is, because he didn't exist. It's not interesting. I mean, and not to say you can't create a fictional character and have an interesting story, but there was no mystery involved in it. You know, there was no questioning. I think Germain was also fictional, but there was definitely that mystery there, wondering in Assassin's Creed Unity about who this mysterious hand was that was manipulating events, that was pushing for the revolution for their own agenda. You know, that kind of stuff was just really missing from Syndicate, and I think that's one of the reasons that it wasn't as intriguing to players like me. Alright, we are off to Forli, which I have, if you watched the stream before, you may have noticed I barely even entered. Yeah, let's head back to that north gate. Yeah, I went into Forli and did exactly what was required of me in the story. I ran across the other side. I talked to Leonardo. He said I needed a pass. I saved Katerina. I got her pass. I went to Venice. I think a lot of people were really disappointed when AC2 came out that Forli was so underutilized. Oh boy. In the main narrative. I mean, of course, you have the Battle of Forli DLC, which is basically just a whole bunch of fights, a bunch of combat. I think Battle of Forli is alright, but Bonfire of the Vanities definitely did a few things better.
Presto! Presto!
Presto! Presto! Alright, off to Romagna. Straight to Forli. Is this the one that has the squid? Like the kraken underneath the water? I can't remember if it's this one or one of the ones in Venice. I think we have all of the tombs available. Both of the ones that are in Venice. I'm not certain. We'll have to find out, I guess, when we get there, but we are halfway done. What is that? Jingling, jingling, jingling. That's a feather, isn't it? Let's get that. As you can see, I still haven't gotten too many of the feathers. And a chest.
By not seating that light on annual rent.
I think some of that interesting dialogue and intrigue can really be helped by putting story revelations back into the Animus Corridor scenes. That's always something that the series has depended on, especially in AC2. In the Animus Corridor, you reveal things. I think AC3 might have done a better job, actually, even, of having important story revelations revealed through the Animus Corridors, where you figure things out. I mean, it wasn't every story revelation. For instance, learning that George Washington was responsible for Connor's mother's death rather than Charles Lee as he had thought. You know, that was not done through an Animus Corridor, but so many things. Figuring out what the Templars were up to, and finding out about the assassination plans for George Washington. Those were all revealed through the Animus Corridors.
Eccolo! Damn! Faster! Eccolo! There! There! Fine! Fine! All, boys! We'll wear him down! Not you! He's there! On him!
I can hear something up there, and I'm not sure if you can get up there later on. It looks like you probably can. But, you know, I'm actually playing this game for the first time with headphones in. I'm trying to make sure that when I hear stuff, I acknowledge it. This was not what we heard. I wonder what we did hear then. It would have been... Where would it have been? Over there somewhere. Whatever we heard. I apologize for the sniffles. Allergy season here has gotten really bad. Okay, so if we look, is there? Yeah, there's first-person camera, isn't there? Yeah. Up there, there's a room up there. But yeah, so the path will take us back across this way and then over further down. So there's no way to get up there from later on. There's definitely something ringing up there. Like a chest. Okay. Okay, wait, there's something there. I have a thought. I'm thinking after we do that first set of jumps... Oh gosh, this is not where I need to be. After we do that first set of jumps across, instead of continuing on to the next section, we might be able to turn left in the corridor. I don't remember there being an area in that corridor that goes that way, but it could just be so. Hopefully we don't lock ourselves out of backtracking to continue checking. Oh my gosh, yeah, the corridor. There's at least an opening here. There's the thing, the opening in the wall higher up. It looks like we can jump here. Nope. Nope. Definitely not. Okay. I apologize, everybody, that I'm taking so long to do this tomb. I'm just realizing that there's something there that I've never discovered, and I want to discover it, and I cannot discover it. Okay, so it would be through this wall, straight ahead of us. Somewhere. That would kill us, wouldn't it? No. No, I don't think it would. I think it would put us out there, maybe. Or we could get on that shield. Yes, I think I figured out how to get this chest. Not that it matters that much. I'm just so curious about it, you know? I've been playing this game for 9 years. I suddenly realized that there's a chest that I've never found, just like that one I found earlier. Ugh, should have worn headphones before, apparently. Everyone in it's watching this later on is probably like, "Oh, you moron!" And so you've probably all known for years that it was there, but I had no idea. Alright, so I think I need to come here and then. Yep, on that, right? Nope. Did I get trapped? Okay, no. That does look like I can get on top of it, maybe. Maybe not. This could kill me. Can I not jump on top of that gate? Oh, did I pass it? And the point is to get past the obstacle. Okay, okay, oh, okay. Okay, okay. But it will not get us anywhere. There's not an opening in the wall there at all. How is this done? I mean, it looks like I should be able to jump onto this. Maybe side eject onto that. Ah, if I wall run up. Yeah! There we go. There we go. Here's a new little area we've never been to. Alright, longest I've ever spent on 300 florins, but I did it. Hey, there's a switch. Oh, there's a switch. I bet this opens up a secret door. Makes it so we don't have to backtrack quite so far. Nice! Alright. We can continue. I apologize. The shimmer caught my ear. I had to follow the shimmer.
There! On him!
I thought that guy was going to move back to the ledge, but he didn't.
That cloak.
There! On! Not you!
I don't think this is the one with the... It's Oh, what is it? The one with the giant squid. It's one of the ones in Venice, then. Because there's the tomb right up there. Apparently I did the switch twice because I did it while it was closing. This is Wei Yun, I believe, who killed Genghis Khan. Wait, where was the trapdoor? There it is, okay. Time for us to return to Venice. We'll do the 2 tombs that are there. I believe I have both of them unlocked. There's one's in Dorsoduro, isn't it? There's one in Dorsoduro and one in San Marco. I definitely have those 2 unlocked. I think we can go and finish it. Get the Armor of Altair, then just burn through the rest of the story, including the DLC, which are part of the Ezio collection.
Another papering today.
Care for all.
Looks like we definitely have both of the tombs available at this point in the game, so I'll be able to finish those off. We can push through to the end after that.
To all merchants dealing with spices from the east, a tariff will be imposed to help fund the cost of maintaining the arsenal. You are not allowed up here! Down or I shoot!
Oh my gosh. I have a nephew who watched me playing this once with the blood off. And just remember him sitting there watching us, and he said it just under his breath in a little cute little Italian accent would just say, "You're not allowed up here," and it was just it's just the cutest thing. Little 6-year-old kid.
Get down! Eccolo! There! There! Up here! I want him stopped! Ora!
Just watching that notoriety climb. Alright, well there's a chest up here. Oh, and there it is, right down there by the ladder. Well, oops. I think I need to be back up there. No, I just needed to get down first, huh? I was getting ahead of myself. Especially the camera. I mean, these were intended to be a sort of homage to Prince of Persia. I mean, that's what Patrice Désilets said when he made them. I mean, he was the guy that created Sands of Time. Just the way that you hit a switch, the camera shows you a path, then you follow the path. It's very, very Prince of Persia. I'm not sure that it's good for our creativity, because I think that these tombs are a little bit too linear. You know, as I screw it up. Maybe they're not so linear. The correct path is linear. Anyhow, there's a very Prince of Persia feel to how the game communicates with you. Now, those of you who are old enough to remember Sands of Time. Right, straight across. Of which I suspect there are at least a few. Why do I suddenly not remember where I'm supposed to go here? Huh. Oh, there it is. Hopefully I don't run out of time because of my momentary lapse. Ah, here we have Amunet. this is the one that killed Cleopatra. This is the one that should be in Origins, and if not, it would be kind of weird. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who hope, I mean, because the Game Informer article said that there'd be multiple playable characters, I think that everybody is hoping we get somebody like Amunet, or that's referring to as having a second playable character in the modern day. That would be nice. Alright, one more seal, one more tomb.
Come here, I'll protect you.
Okay, this is too cute to share. I don't usually talk about what's going on around here. My family is watching the 1991 version of Beauty and the Beast right now. And my little boy just said that he was scared because he knows that the Beast is going to come and yell at Belle. And so my wife just asked him, so why are you scared? And he said, because the Beast has a lot of tantrums. And I thought that was the cutest thing, because it's really what it is.
Frutta e verdura! Tutto freschissimo!
Santa Maria della Visiatone. This is the one with the weird giant squid / kraken Easter egg in it. We'll see if I can pull it off. If I remember correctly, there's a chase, then a puzzle sequence. It's during the puzzle sequence that we can find the Kraken.
There is something moving over there in that haystack.
Sit back down. We're in the middle of playing a tarot game.
No, this time I saw something. I know it.
That's what you say every time. You were right. There was something in the haystack, you feminuccia.
I'm tired of your jokes. This isn't funny. I couldn't.
Leave me alone!
That chase music.
Leave me alone! Run faster!
Boom! 2 for 2! Out of the 2 Assassin's Tombs chases that we've done in this playthrough, I have managed to get both before the end point. I am sorry. That's exciting. My parkour was on point. And now we're left to run for a little while. Alright, guys. Give me just a few minutes. I'm going to finish off this tomb, go and get the armor of Altair, and then, guess what? Real life happened. Close friend just showed up and wants to go on a nice little walk around the block. It is too beautiful a day for me to just sit here and play with you guys all day. So once we're done with the tombs, I'm going to take a break. I'll come back in a little while, and we'll continue on with the story. Which means I'm not going to bother with the Kraken. If I want to make a video sometime of it, maybe I will. There's plenty of videos out there. If you're curious about the Kraken, look up Assassin's Creed 2 Kraken, and you can see that Easter egg. Oh no! I committed a sin. I fell in the water. Please don't make me start this whole thing over. Whew. We can make it, we can make it, we can make it, we can make it. Oh, there we go. I should include you guys in this conversation. We're all sitting here talking about Assassin's Creed, because it's what I'm playing, and instead I'm muted, but we're talking about leveling in Assassin's Creed and some of the problems that that presents. My wife loves Assassin's Creed 2 because there's no character levels. We were talking about how frustrating Unity was. My buddy here, he loves Unity. I love Unity. Just because the combat is so good, the graphics are beautiful, the music's on par, the story, at least the Ancestral story is really good. The modern day story can go and... Yeah, exactly. There's no modern day story. Yeah. My buddy here is saying that all the fans are asking for modern day. I see it everywhere on the AC forums, on the AC Reddit. People want modern day. It's the most commonly asked question to Ashraf, and I hope that man is sweating. I hope he knows that we want good modern day back in Assassin's Creed. Syndicate was the smallest step up from Unity in terms of modern day. We want the kind of level that we had in the Desmond saga, I think. Yeah. Well, see, my thought had always been that AC Modern Day would play something like Splinter Cell. You know, that's that stealth gunplay kind of focus. And they've got the engines. Ubisoft has the resources, and it's not like Ubisoft never shares their resources between games and development studios. They do it all the time, you know. And Ashraf says that they developed the Eagle independently of Far Cry, independently of Watch Dogs' drone and Ghost Recon's drone. But let's be honest, it has become the new Sync Tower. Like the towers in Assassin's Creed made it into Far Cry, made it into Watch Dogs. You know, it's the new thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna hurry. Find a fast travel point. It doesn't help that I haven't synced the map here in Dorsaduro, but should be one. That one in San Marco is kind of far. They're both kind of far. We'll go here. We'll go back to San Marco. I'll just grab a boat and go along the canal. It'll take us there a little bit faster. But, let's see. Get on a boat, get out of Dodge. There's a boat. Oh. Wonderful old AC2 glitches. Alright, here we are, we're almost to San Marco. Fast travel point. We'll head, get the Armor of Altair. I'll come back about half hour or so. Continue our stream.
Elixir of lead and pomegranate. No! Did you mind for making
Thank you, Altair, for this great gift. May it shield me from my enemies.
Alright, well here we are in the Armor of Altair. We are ready to proceed with finishing the story. It barely increased my health because I had all the Misaglius armor except for the Spalders. But it is unbreakable, so I'm not going to have to worry about my armor wearing out. Ooh. Monteriggioni, you're kind of ugly today, probably because I haven't finished upgrading you yet. Alright, I am going to go for a quick walk with some friends. I'll come back in a few minutes and start a new stream. I appreciate those of you who've been here for the stream. Those of you who'll be watching on YouTube later on, I appreciate that as well. Thanks for all your support, and remember, just have fun.